everybody. Welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network here on YouTube. And today is Thursday, Thrifty Thursday, and very, very excited because this is the first of the line of Monster Jam trucks. As you know, last year I got so excited when I made the Megalodon that I had to get all four in the series. And I have them in storage right now. Someday I will have a place to put them on display. But when I heard that there were two more that were coming out, I had to get at least one. So today's Monster Jam Dragon. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Monster Jam trucks, what I've been doing a little bit of research on that. It's actually a pretty inclusive group. There are several women drivers that are part of the Monster Jam truck teams, which you don't see a lot in regular racing. You probably know that Danica Patrick made some amazing, headway, being one of the first women to be in the NASCAR series. But there are quite a few women who are part of this. So I wanted to just show you that these sets have two versions. And I'm not sure, this one looks a little different from the front cover, which makes me think this one, I don't know, might have some hydraulics. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it does rise up pretty high. The other ones, the Megalodon, is a little bit closer to the tires, so I'm a little bit surprised by that. And then over here, as you know, some of you know, that these are 2-in-1. So you can also make a drag race kind of version as well. So really excited about this whole series. And if you have not made one of these, I will say it is a Technic box. It's not for the faint of heart. And I have botched several of these. So I'm just forewarning you that I'm going to work on this, but don't be surprised if right towards the end that it may not work exactly like it's supposed to, and I'll have to finish it off stream. But anyway, Monster Jam truck. Very, very excited about this. I also like the fact that these wheel wells are bright orange, which super, super fun. So anyway, I did not have a chance to knoll ahead of time, so we are just going to dig right in and start tearing this apart. And as you know, I've always been a proponent of opening these like a tray, and especially because mine are going to be in storage. And I just realized that this setup I have, whenever I make any kind of motion here, the camera kind of moves. So I'm going to try to be better about that. Try not to make as much of a, there we go. Okay, almost there. Yeah, I'm going to have to, I do have a tripod that I've used in the past. The problem with the tripod, though, is that it takes up so much space with the legs. And then, so I've been using this gooseneck, and the gooseneck works out really well. However, it's attached to the table. So if the table moves, then the camera moves. So one of these days I will get the right setup. Okay, so as you can see here, it is a couple of packages. This is the key part, which I absolutely love. This is a pullback motor. So then that way, when you pull the wheels back, it winds up this little gear piece, I guess, and then it winds it up, and then when you release it, it'll move forward. So that is super cool. And that's one thing that I really love about these sets is that first of all, they're extremely sturdy. So if you have a kid at home that loves to just like play and throw their models all over the place, this is the one for you. Now, the other cool thing is that these have those mega tires. And one of these days, I'm going to reach out to Ethan, the artisan, because he loves to take big tires and turn them inside out. And when you turn these inside out, these ones are a little bit easier than some of the other ones. But when you turn them inside out, it gives you a whole new look to the tire. And when you look at the tire from this perspective, then all of a sudden you can use it for other things. And of course, why is this not moving? There we go. Okay, there we go. So check that out. So you can maybe use it as an urn, for example, in a museum, something like that. I mean, it's really something I had never thought about doing. And then when I saw him doing that with some of his mocks and other people doing the same thing, so you get some of these mega tires that you can use for those kinds of things. Okay, so we're not going to build in the box. I sometimes like to do that just to keep the pieces all together. And this is the new branding with these, and you'll notice it has kind of like that little. It's hard to see with this camera, but you can kind of see it. It's got some print, like almost like a watermark print to it, which is really cool. But yeah, anyway. So as you know, with Technic, you really got to be careful and make sure you look at the right pins, the right notches. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Now, the other thing about these sets is that they do come with stickers. And I'm on the fence if I'm going to put the stickers on tonight or if I might do that off stream. With these sets, I will say that you sometimes have to put the stickers right away because some of these pieces are going to be nested inside the bigger model. And when you're in that kind of situation, then yeah, that you just have to roll with it. So just FYI, likely something like that's going to happen. And here are those mega wheels. So I think we can just go ahead and start putting these on. What's interesting is if you look at the photo, I'm pretty sure that instead of using this side, they're using this side, the recessed side. This is usually last, but it's kind of obvious. So just go ahead and put them on because you're going to have to put them on eventually anyway. Oh, actually, we have to be very careful about these because it looks like, hold up. Yeah, actually, you do have to kind of nest them in there. There we go. There, that's better. And I just realized I forgot to put the music on. Let me get that going once I finish this. Okay, yeah, there we go. Much better. Much, much better. Okay, let's see what we can do music-wise. I think last time I had some really weird. Oh, you know what I did do is I set up a playlist on my YouTube page, which actually is more like background music, DMCA kind of background music. So let me see if I can pull one of those up because that would be nice. Let's see. The relaxed moment. Bass boosted city. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. I think 3 hours is more than enough, I think. It says it's DMCA free, so don't, yeah, DMCA free. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. There we go. Okay, I can roll with this. This isn't that bad. All right, where are my tires? There they are. Brick Jedi, ahoy hoy, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I was thinking about you made a comment on my last stream. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think did you say you're a Gemini as well? I'm trying to remember it was a Gemini comment or I seem to remember something that you had mentioned that got some similarities there. Hope you're doing well. I'm really excited about this set because these mega tires are just fun, but just having this all of these green Technic pieces. I don't know what I'm going to use these for in the future. Well, actually, I probably won't tear this apart because they like the Monster Jam truck so much. But we're just going to separate these out a little bit. Also comes with these long tube, curved tubes. It's fun. Yeah. I like these half lifters too. I don't use half lifters very often, but you know, I always think that regular Technic is kind of chunky. That's what I should do. Is I should do a mock with just all Technic. I've never done that before. Somebody was asking me the other day about do I know any women who do mocks of Technic? And the only person I could think of is this woman. I can't remember her last name. First name's Jessica, and she's based out of Ireland. And she made the Fortress of Solitude by the Superman's Fortress of Solitude, and she combined Technic, clear Technic lifter arms with white, and then some, you know, a combination of white and clear bricks, and it's absolutely stunning. So I said, you should definitely nominate her. It's not pure Technic, but it's enough Technic that I'd say it qualifies. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty amazing. Just look up Beyond the Brick. And I think she was at the Nottingham Brick Show somewhere in the UK. But I remember seeing that and there's this OMG, that is amazing. Which reminds me, I have to start pretty soon. I'm going to be doing mocks live again because it's mock season for trade shows. I got to get ready for BrickCan. I haven't done anything, and it's only like 2 months away, 2.5 months. So it's gonna like creep up real fast. Okay, see already I'm starting to look at this. Wait a minute. Okay, hold up, hold up. Is that the one with the axle? I think it's the one with the axle. Okay. See, one thing about these is trying to keep track. Okay, let's see. All right, I think this is the one with the axle on the end. Let me double check. Let's see. Or it could be a double pin. Let's take a look. The blue ones are usually pin to axle, so I'm gonna go with the pin to axle. But this goes back to what I said earlier. these these sets, you got to be careful. So I'm gonna guess it's the pin to axle, and this is gonna go in here. And the other thing nice about these Technic ones is that they give you the measuring, the one-to-one measuring, so you know which one you're using. You want to build more Technic. I just don't have any ideas for mocks. Exactly, exactly. That's the thing. It made me think if I were to build something that was a mock out of Technic, what would I do? I'm not sure what I would do. What's kind of strange about it is that, you know, with Technic you're always thinking about cars and, you know, mechanical builds and GBC, that kind of thing. But yeah, okay. I am keeping optimistic, but also confused. Okay, so let's see. Once again, it's like you got to be really, really careful about 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is supposed to go down here. And this is pretty obvious because that's an axle hole, so we'll put that in there. That's why I was kind of confused with the other one, because the other one, this one, has a pin on this side, axle hole on this side. So, okay. All right, so let's see what they say. We've got Hold up. That was in there. It's facing that way. And okay. Now I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Okay, this is supposed to be down one, like here. Okay, see, this is why I said you always gotta double check. Okay, so I think it's supposed to be like this, but that just seems wrong. Here, I'll tell you what's happening. This is why I might have to punt early. All right, so check this out, right? It it looks like it could potentially be kind of at an angle. It looks like it's going into that. All right, let's try this again. I'm glad I can laugh at myself with these things because clearly it's not my strength. Right there, and then I guess see they said to put this in this hole on that one, but they're saying it should go through here. Oh, okay. I know what I did. This is why I said if you're off by one, then it gets really squirrely. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. Like that. That's got to be it. Yeah, it's off by one. Okay. So, here, I'm just gonna see if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in on this? I don't think I can. That's right. This is not my I have to do a manual zoom. See what I mean by it being off in the angle? Okay. We're okay though. Yeah. All right. So this may not be a very fast stream. This I might have to break this up into two. That's what I did with some of the other ones. So this may be, or I'll just build it off stream to finish it off. But yeah, just to prepare you. I don't know how entertaining I can be for, you know, 3 or 4 hours. That's why I don't stream as much on Twitch because those people over there, they are like always on all the time. Okay, pullback motor is coming into play. All right, so they want this back here. Okay, just make sure. There we go. And open, pin, axle pin, open. Okay, all right. Yeah, we're gonna have to brainstorm. What would you build at a Technic that would be kind of cool? And Technic pieces, I guess I don't have like a lot of Technic pieces, but I probably could build enough. I might have to tear apart a bunch of stuff though, in order to do it. All right, we're doing this also. Yeah, this is fun. Is that they have these barrels, these Technic barrels in here. So I need two of these barrels. I like using these barrels when I'm making a like a Technic axle, something with movement where you can hold on to this and then you can turn something. So that's something I have done. Like when I did the rotating ramen noodle shop bowl. That was fun to do. Okay. And one of these over here, and one of these over here. Okay. And that is what they want. That's how I interpret it. Yeah, like I said, when I'm thinking about what would I build as a mock, I mean, of course, it has to be panda based. I have used a bunch of what is it? Not that are they Technic pins? No, they're no, they are Technic. It's the bricks, not the lifter arms, but the bricks. I have used those for like a backdrop. I've done that, but I haven't done like pure Technic builds. And I think that's probably why they're asking. There's probably not a lot of builders who do pure Technic anyway. And then the ones who do, there's not very many women who do. At least I could only think of the one when somebody had asked me. Jessica. That's the only person I know. Check out her build. She's pretty freaking awesome. I have never met her, but I saw her build in that display, and I was just like, wow, that's pretty dope. That is dope, yo. There we go. All right, that's looking promising. Yeah, and then when you're working with Technic, I wonder if more people build with Technic and they do it using, those building programs. Because I know that I don't think I would have, all that kind of expertise. There we go. Yeah. And people say I'm brave to be building Technic on stream, which I don't know. I only think of cars and motorbikes when I try to build a Technic. Yeah, exactly. Or robots, right? Because if you look at any of the Mindstorm kits, and that's what they typically use. These are cute. These little 1x2s. And I think the latest Mindstorm sets, they had some pretty cool colors. They had that teal kind of color, or azure rather. That was nice. Yeah. All right, so we have this. And am I missing anything here? Yep, probably because I have it in the wrong direction. They want it like this. Okay. Ah, I see what they're doing. Okay. Yeah, that's why when you see somebody like Wayne, I think, and Zach from Lego Masters Season 2, oh my God, his build's pretty freaking amazing. That's why when he was talking to his brother, I think it was Wayne, right? Wayne's the one who, or is it Zach? The one who's the builder, and the other one's, the comedian. Anyway, he was saying, well, the farthest from the wall is going to win the prize. So how far do you want it? And his brother says, oh, 6 feet. It's okay. Let's do it. It's just kind of like there was no hesitation, no hesitation at all, and he just put that together. That's what you call confidence, and also somebody who really knows his builds. That's why when I was talking with Brick Hive the other day, and Brick Hive said, I don't think I would want to be on Lego Masters because he doesn't think he's worthy, right? But when you see builders like that, you think, yeah, definitely. But I think there have been some other people who've been on the show who are not the best builders, but but they provide the comedy value or entertainment value. Yeah. Not to name names, but okay, we need a bushing here. No bushings. Where are my bushings? Okay, they must be in here. And I am thinking about doing a 2-minute tech tip on Technic, just about axles and bushings and things. You need the bushings. Bushings are your friends. So I think they're trying to match this up. I'm way off. There we go. That's a bit better. There we go. Yeah, and the 2-minute tech tips, some of them I got from building sets. I mean, I really consider myself more of a mock builder, but I have found some really cool techniques just building on the stream. And this set has what 217 pieces, so it's a pretty good value. It's no, I'm okay. It's 19.99 for these. So if you are thinking about trying something like this, it's not bad for price. And it looks like now they want. You saw the gray barrels. Here are the black barrels. These are a little smaller. These guys. They kind of look like bushings, but I think they behave a little differently. Okay. Now, I was just attaching. Like I said, I always got to be really, really careful when I'm looking at this. So that goes there. And okay, I'm say to just put it right here, right at the very end. Okay, Technic pens. The other thing when I think of Technic pens is I think of the what do you call it? Those frames that you do big mosaics with. Okay, hold up. That is there. And okay, we want us to put this on this side. I have yet to pick up one of those sets. One of these days, I will pick up a mosaic set. It just seems like it would just be awfully tedious to do one. That one is probably not something you would do on stream. Though I will say, the dope yo sign right behind me, that was a lot of fun to do. I had so much fun doing that. And I think the changes look dope. They look really good. Okay, so that's actually pretty dope there. It's got this little handle, so we're going to see what that's going to be all about. And these little T-bars are covering that up. Come on, there's going to be another one. There it is. Oops, wait a minute. It's not the same one. Nope, nope. Like I said, you got to pay attention. I will say this is a great way to work on your manual dexterity. If you're looking for something to work your fingertips, work on a Technic set. All right, where was that piece? I just saw it. Here we go. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Okay. Okay, let's turn this upside down. Ah, I guess this is where the main axles are going. And yeah, we'll put these through here. What's going on? Hold up. Hold up. I have this backwards. Alright. And bushings. We need lots of bushings for this. I think we need what? 4? Yeah, 4 bushings. I think you could probably build an Eiffel Tower out of Technic. In fact, I think the current Eiffel Tower is full of Technic as well. But I think the other problem with Technic is the color palette. There's just not a lot of colors to choose from. So trying to build something kind of cool out of Technic, though that has changed a little bit. We'll say it's improved. Bushings, keep them in place. Even that out. Ah, like I said, doing Technic live on a stream is not for the faint of heart. I don't recommend it, but so far I'm feeling pretty confident about this. You know, famous last words, right? Okay, those half lifter arms I was talking about earlier are now coming into play. I'm going to use a couple of these. Yeah, this is where really knowing the Technic pieces is important. So the blue, it says we need 2 of these half lifter arms, 2 of these, 1 of these, and we have the black. And I think gray. Yin Yang, hey, how are you? Gosh, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? How's it going? Well, you're in Florida, right? You're in Miami. I heard the news about Disney the other day, or was it today? Maybe it was yesterday. I was really sad to hear that they're laying off so many people. It's like, hey, we've made all this money this year, and we're gonna lay people off. Like, isn't it supposed to be that if you made a lot of money, you're supposed to reward your employees? Or did I get that wrong? Did I get that whole premise wrong? Yeah, I was really sad to see that. I was planning to go. I was actually thinking about going to Disney World, Orlando. My birthday is this year, and it's the 100th anniversary of Disney. And I was like, oh yeah, that might be kind of cool to do. But then, I feel bad because they just, laid off a bunch of people. And I'm like, maybe I'll save my money and do something else. Okay, where is this going? This is going. I'm confused because am I holding this the right way? I guess this is right. I want this through there. I was confused because when you look at the instructions, this gray piece blends in with the other gray piece. So you're looking at it going, is it going through something? And it's just kind of laying on top like that. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I know. It's a bummer. I've been busy with my own job, but I'm glad to see you on here. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I still stream on Twitch every now and then, but I've come to the realization that some platforms are um, not something I'm as comfortable with. I mean, I'm very comfortable here on YouTube, but I'm definitely I feel so out of my element when I'm when I'm on Twitch. Okay, so let's see. I mean, I just like to build and chat. That's kind of like my thing. Okay, here we go. That looks actually reasonable. And I just read this article about Seattle Public Schools is suing all of the major social media companies because they're causing mental health issues of the children. And they're claiming there's been an increase in suicide, an increase in bullying, an increase in children not feeling valued because they're always comparing themselves. Because when you post something on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, it's always your best self, right? Or at least you try to. Some people also post things that are not that um, attractive, but you know, people have it hard enough already in a comparison culture, and then to add on top of that, that it's constantly in your face all the time. Plus there's the online bullying and other things. So I'm just glad I didn't grow up in that kind of culture. But the fact that Seattle Public Schools is actually taking the initiative to sue the companies, that's huge. That's big. So anyway, big companies only really care about the monetary bottom line and not how valuable it is to have full workforce. Yes, exactly. Yeah, social trends can be influential even in a negative sense. Yes, yes. And children as well as adults need to learn when to step away from social media during these times. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. And that's why, in a way, I kind of like lives because this, when you're on a live stream, this is me, right? And sometimes I'm not looking the best. Sometimes I look great, but you see me and my thought process live while I'm doing it. Now, if I say something bad, I might edit it later. But if you're watching me live, this is it. This is all you get. I mean, I do say some clever things every now and then, but overall, it's just a chance to build. You're kind of living vicariously through me while I'm building, so that you don't have to buy the set yourself. And then, I can tell you the stories like about my hoodie. In fact, I think Brick Jedi already knows about the hoodie. So it looks awesome, doesn't it? In fact, this is really great for Egyptian themed things because it looks like I already have like that Egyptian headdress. Yeah. But I ended up mentioning last week, in fact. So Yin Yang, you missed this last week, that I had ordered this hoodie in Seattle first, like I don't know, about a month ago. And then it was too big, so I returned it, and they said, "Oh yeah, we'll order you one, no problem." And it'll be here, in about a week or so. So 2 weeks go by, and I go into the store and I say, hey, I actually went online and said, look, my hoodie's not here. And they said, oh, it's been canceled. It's like, well, how come it says in process on the website? So anyway, they said, well, you'll have to order it from another store, and they won't often be able to ship it to you because they have some inter-store transfer policies that don't allow them to ship. And I said, okay, well, I'll order. I found one at at the Ceremony Mall in Daly City, where I used to grow up. And then I said, this shouldn't be too hard. I'll find somebody, somebody who still lives in the neighborhood. Somebody will pick it up for me, and then, we'll figure it out. Well, most of my friends have moved because it's been a long time since I lived there, and then I even called my cousin who doesn't live too far from there, but it's in the area. I'm looking for this piece here. Here it is. And then even, the neighbors who I knew were still in the neighborhood, but nobody came to my aid. So I made a prediction and I said last week, I said, it's probably either going to be somebody from the Bay Lug group, because I'm still a member over there in Bay Area Lego user group. Somebody there might, help me out. Or it'll be a person from Toastmasters, which is a nonprofit I belong to. I said, it's like a random experiment. Who's gonna help me out? And thankfully, thank you, Dimitri, if you're listening. He responded to my request, and he went to the store, picked it up for me, which was super cool. I mean, it was just really nice of him to do that. So yeah, so that was like my social experiment. Like, who's gonna pick this up for me? And he did. He was super nice about it. So I've got to send him a package because I've got some swag to send him. But I was just like, I was kind of disappointed, but in a way, I was also kind of glad because it was like I was right. One of my Toastmaster friends was going to help me. Okay, so where does this go? It goes here. Oh, I guess it connects to these three little pinholes, I guess. All right. So we are about a fourth of the way through. You never grew up using social media platforms, right? But I do worry about others being too dependent on the platforms. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing too. Even the people who, have built like a business around it, it's like a treadmill, right? You've got to keep producing content, keep people entertained, and to keep the views up, and especially if you end up planning to make that a revenue stream, right? That you're going to be doing that for a while. So I don't know. It's thankfully I do this for fun, but I do know people are making a business out of this. I mean, it would be nice to be able to make money from this instead of spending all the money. That's why we do Thrifty Thursday. I don't have the disposable income other people do. If you're going, hey, Brickanista, why don't you do the haul videos? It's like, don't have the cash. That's why Thrifty Thursday is my jam. Well, and it's also true that I kind of feel that people might feel inadequate if they don't have, all the things that other people do. When the whole point is, you should be enjoying your hobby, right? And not stressing about it too much. Okay, I think, did I put this in the wrong place? Hold up, hold up. Yeah, that says two over. I'm hesitating because I think they want this here. But I feel like I'm missing something. Ah, this needs to come up. Okay. I think I understand. What is it trying to do? What is it saying? Okay. All right. See this, I'll tell you what was happening is that you see how this there's two holes here. This is supposed to come up and this is going to line up with this back lifter arm. Ain't got the green to make a scene. I'm going to have to use that. Or maybe we'll make a sign just like it's dope, yo. It's like, I ain't got the green to make a scene. Okay, I guess they're just, I don't have to connect this. They just want me to be aware that this is going to line up. And then this is going to connect here. It looks like. There we go. Okay, that's making sense now. Like I said, these instructions, and you look at them, it's like, what? What are you asking me to do? Okay, okay, now it's making sense because now they're using these long pins, and these long pins are going to go into this. Yeah. And where you line it up. Okay, so this song is getting repetitive. I'm going to have to change this out. Wait a minute. It's just not lined up. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's lined up. All right. All right. This is where you might need to. This is where you wish you had a little hammer. Oh, there we go. Nope, didn't need the hammer after all. Whew. Okay, so that lines up that lever piece. Yeah, so I had this all planned out. I was going to fly to Raleigh because I have a bunch of friends there, and then we were going to head down to Orlando and hang out at the House of the Mouse. But then this whole thing happened with him laying off Iger, laying off all these people, and it's not cheap. Going to Disneyland, it's expensive. It's crazy expensive. I mean, we're talking about, let's just talk about lodging first. Just staying anywhere in the park or near the park, it's somewhere on the order of $300 to $800 a night if you want to stay in the park. Of course, you can go to other hotels, but that means you have to like drive in, right, to get to the place. Okay, so that's just lodging. Then you have the tickets and like a day pass just to visit one park is somewhere on the order of like 150 to $200 just for the 1 day pass. Now, of course, you probably want to stay and look at a couple different parks. So you might want to get another park edition, which might be $65. And then if you want to do a park hopper pass, which means you can hop between the parks however you want, and there's 4 parks that are in Orlando, 2 parks that are in Anaheim, and I'm just like, wow, wow, do I really want to spend money? And I came this close. I came this close. But then they made the announcement yesterday. I said, nope, nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. And then I'm just feeding the machine, right? And I just feed the machine for here, take my money and go lay off some more people. Yeah, that was just not cool. That was not dope. Not dope, yo. Okay, now hold up. I think this actually goes here. I want to say it goes here. This is where Technic can be tricky because, you know, I'm looking at the instructions. So we're right here, and it's like just behind this lifter arm. So I think instead I'm going to spend time with my friends and, you know, just hang out. Just spend some time with my friends and then spend some time with my parents, you know, not make it a big deal. I was, you know, hoping for maybe, you know, it'd be kind of cool to go to Disneyland during the 100th anniversary, but I said, I just, you know, there's so much you can do with that kind of money. You know, why would I, why would I spend it on that when I could, you know, spend it on something else, which would be just as cool. Just my opinion. If you want to spend your money, anybody wants to spend their money on Disneyland, which many people do. And like I said, I was planning to. I just couldn't stomach it myself. That's what I mean about being real. Sometimes you just gotta look at your choices, and that's my choice. Okay, I'm hesitating here too because what are they doing? What is this? I think they want it here. Here, I'll show you why the instructions are so confusing. All right, so this is where I'm at right now. And this is why I was saying that it's confusing to me. Okay, so this pin is like right behind that. And I guess it's going to go in here. That's what I'm guessing. But it looks like it's protruding out. So I guess it goes in this way. I guess I'm going to go for this. I think that's correct because this pin was protruding and this is right behind that green. Okay. Okay, they just changed the music. I was starting to get worried. All right. All right, so far so good. We're still surviving. This is still working. Yeah, so going back to we were talking about mosaics. I am waiting for the $250 world map to go on sale because it comes with 40 of those frames. It comes with 40 of the frames, and the frames have, you know, the special Technic frames that allow you to create those massive mosaics. So that's what I'm waiting for because it's a pretty good deal already for 250, but it's going to go on sale eventually. They're probably going to end the life it, my guess is sometime this year. Because I don't know if the world map is still selling or not, but my guess is they're gonna when that goes on sale, boom. Because I'm guessing if it's what $299 or 250 right now, I think um, when it comes down in price, that'll be the one that I snap up. Okay, here we go. This is matching up to the other one on the other side. And right, like I'm trying to see if this is starting to look correct. Okay. Thing is, this one is not going in. It's being difficult. Let's see what's going on. Let's line this up again. Make sure there's nothing in there. Sorry if I'm not looking at the chat right now. It's like that one pin is not behaving. Ah, okay. I think everything else will fall into play. Like it's so close, so close. Wiggle this around. There we go. Okay. Phew. Okay, good. You weren't chatty. I was like, I don't like to ignore the chat. That's why I always worry about chat. Like, you missed my comment. I think it's because I have PTSD. Because when I first started streaming, I had this one troll that would like deliberately wait until I wasn't looking at the chat and then start putting some stuff in there and then start criticizing me that I missed the chat. I'm like, seriously, dude? Seriously, you had to do that? All right. So that's looking pretty good. That's dope. All right. Now I get to use this one. All right. Actually, I'm farther along than I thought I would be. We are almost halfway through. Almost close. Getting close. Is that an axle? Yeah, it's an axle. Okay. Now these pieces are really cool. I should buy like a whole bunch of these because these I have a feeling could be used for something. Now that could be a Technic build because that technically is a Technic piece. Okay, I need to make 2 of those. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to Disneyland, and that's why it makes me sad. It makes me sad thinking about that. And I remember the last time I was in Orlando, I had a chance to go to Universal, and that's where I got to see the Harry Potter, um, Hogwarts, and such. I got deathly sick from one of the rides. I'll never forget that ride, but they make it all like 3D now. So you're riding in this like bank of 4 seats, like a bench. Imagine a bench flying around. And I got off that ride and I was so sick. I was just like I didn't quite throw up, but I was sick for a long time. I was like, why did I do that to myself? It's like that was no fun. Okay, let's see. Where is this going? Aha, I see. There's this one little pin there, so that's gonna go right there. Yeah, that was with my friend Billy. And it was right around Christmas time because the other thing that's cool about going to the parks around the holidays is that everything was all decked out. And since this was Universal Studios, they had like the Dr. Seuss Village and Jurassic Park and some other things. So yeah, we had a lot of fun doing that. So far, no stickers to put on. Now this is weird. It's got these holes here, and it's got these, but this is not the piece that I need. What is the piece I need? I just need a straight lifter arm that's green. Straight lifter arm that's green. That must be this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so right now, let's see, I've been building for about a little over an hour, and we're almost halfway through. So yeah, I might be able to finish this in one stream. All right, so this is supposed to be here, but I think, oh, I see. Ah, look at that. Oops. All right, what's going on here? Did I put it on the right way? I did. I'm confused because I think these are supposed to, I think they're supposed to connect to these here. I guess I have to angle it this way. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's what they want. All right, that makes sense. I'm going to axle right in between. There we go. Nice. All right. Now we get to use those cool pieces. I have not seen these before. I don't know if anybody has seen these, but I think it's pretty cool. All right, so this, oops, wait a minute. These are up, I think. Okay, I was gonna say, wait a minute. There we go. All right, it's just like puzzle pieces, right? 3D puzzle pieces. You put them in, and then it's gonna make sense eventually. All right, now where is this going? Hmm. So they're circling these right here and right here because I have these two pins that are exposed. One, two, I think it goes here, right? And I see. I see. There was this one here. Like, okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Yay! It's kind of weird though because this is, oh, I see. Oh, okay. This is what they're doing. They're doing like a lifter mechanism. Okay, cool. Okay, let's switch up the music a little bit. See what else I have here. Hyped, hyped music. Let's try this. Hype 3D. Who did the last one? The last one was Bass Boosted City. Okay, I'll try this out. But this is pretty cool, this little lifter mechanism here. See, this is the thing is that when you work on Technic, you really get some really cool motion. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, I think the Panda Palace is, I think, going to make a comeback with one of my MOCs coming up because I have to get ready for this show in Vancouver pretty soon. So I'm kind of like, what am I going to do? What am I going to display? You know, it's going to be panda based. So I've got three different three different options in my head right now. I've got the panda palettes, which is what I had started. Didn't get a chance to finish because I didn't have enough parts. Then there is also the Egyptian panda build. That's another thing I'm thinking about. And then the third one was the panda playground, which is kind of like an amusement park, like Panda Land. It's instead of Disneyland, it's going to be Panda Land, which is so on brand for me, right? Okay, long exit. Okay, and that's there. Okay, I can get with this music. You should do a panda monster truck. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh my God, that is a great idea. I think there's actually a Technic black car that's out right now too. That's a great idea, Brick Jedi. Panda, we have to come up with a fierce panda name for that. The, the rad panda, raging panda build. Okay, so this is going like this. I have to want this here. Hmm. I don't know about the yellow. I'm thinking the yellow is up here, but I'll have to see the next page. I think that's right because it is showing here, but I'm a little concerned because I think this was supposed to be over a green. One, two. Okay, well, so if I were to make a panda monster truck, I have to think about what the name of that panda truck is going to be. Okay, I guess that's right. Maybe I'm confused because no, that pen is out there. So okay, we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. See where this goes. Yeah, some monster truck. That's great. Definitely on brand. That's what I'm known for. That's why I had to take that acorn boy and put a panda head on it when I did that intro for Yano. That was really great. That tech tip she did. I'll have to try that with the legs. I've never taken the legs off of a minifig. I've always done the just the arms, but I've not done that. Okay, that's right. And then we sort of flip it around. Okay, and this can go here. I guess. Oh, okay, underneath. Underneath the yellow. The yellow is underneath. All right. Is that right? No, I think I put it on backwards. That looks backwards. Which one is backwards? I think it's this one that's backwards. All right. Let's remove that. Hold up. Okay. This way. right? Yeah, that's it. You can imagine if I kept going with one of them pointing backwards and one pointing front. It'd be like, yeah, that would have been a disaster. A disaster avoided. Okay, we're officially past the halfway mark, which is good. We haven't even done any stickers yet. So that's good. Okay, where are we now? Okay, we got one of these. Yeah, I haven't done any of the big Technic sets yet. Like the Ferrari. That looks scary to me to do that. I think that's correct. Yep, that is correct. And we need to put another one of those on the other side. Wow. Okay. That is cool. We got this motion, or this. Actually, it was in motion, but now it's secured down. Okay. All right. Stickers are coming up. One more step and then stickers. All right. So this is, all right. There's like two different sides. This was similar to the Megalodon, where they had two different sides. So like that. And we want one of these. I think this is the other piece. It's a rounded piece. Yeah. Yep, that's it. This and this. Okay. So what are we doing here? Okay. It's like I have to turn it around to get it the right side. All right. I guess we're connecting it down here. What's happening here? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, there we go. So you see it's a continuous piece. Okay. And more pins. Surprise, surprise. So they say that don't put this in all the way, but it's in halfway because it's going to connect to something else. Okay, we get to put 8 and 11 on here. 8 and 11. Let's see what these stickers are. Okay, so here's 8. And I want 8 on this way. So it's going to kind of come this way. Yeah. And then 11 is 11. I guess maybe it's 11. That's 11. This is the tricky part with these stickers. Is just that lining up the flame so that the flame is continuous on both sides. Yeah. Okay. Here comes the axle. Oh, PT McEwen's here. Hey, PT, how's it going? We are working on the Dragon Monster Truck, and you've made it just in time for me to start putting stickers on, which are a pain, but you definitely want to put them on so that they're contiguous, especially on a truck like this. So we are going to put this like right to the edge. I wonder if I should have put the big sticker on first, but we're gonna have keep the faith. Keep the faith there. Mhm. Yeah, that's not bad. It's right to the edge up here, but a lot of times on cars, it's actually better if it's like right to the edge. Don't sneeze. How are you, PT? You just missed my story about how I almost went down to Orlando or to Anaheim for my birthday in June, but then I heard the announcement that they're laying off people at Disney, even though they made a profit. So I said, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I would have told you if I was going to be down there, but I decided I wasn't going to do it. Okay, so this one I probably should have put the axle kind of closer up here so I could adjust it better. So once again, it's kind of like lining the stickers up so that they match. Yeah, no sneezing. No sneezing. Oops. Ah, I should have used a longer axle, but concentrate, concentrate. This is where on the monster trucks, the stickers really, really do make a difference in the way things look. That looks pretty good. Because you want the sticker to line up, when it comes right here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Disney is laying off the entertainment and ESPN divisions, mostly parks and products only slightly. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to go to the park, especially because it's the 100th anniversary this year. So I said, I'm going to go to Disneyland for my birthday this year. But then when they made that announcement, and I literally was planning my trip yesterday with my friend. I called her and we were talking through all the details. And then I said, yeah, it might be a little too expensive to go to Disneyland. I'm going to think about it, or Disney World, either one. And then when they made the announcement, I go, okay, that makes my decision easier. Like I think I'll pass. Disneyland will still be there. I can always go another year. It doesn't have to be this year. Okay, what am I doing? This, I believe, is connecting here. Uh-oh, I just knocked something off. Yeah. Okay, cool. That is cool. All right, what happened here? No, nope. Yeah, this is not secure yet. So when I moved it this way, it was like, what? You're hired to put on all my stickers. Well, you probably noticed I used two different things. I use an axle when I put my stickers on because then it's only like on the right one of those ridges, so you can twist on to put things on, and then I use the sticker sheet to lift it up and readjust it. So it isn't too bad, yeah. But stickers can be your friend. It's not bad. So I don't know. I guess the part of me is that, it's the whole idea, the sentimental thing, right? That Disney has been, so ingrained in a lot of our childhood. For many of us, I have some really amazing memories of Disney. And I'm thinking about like the Haunted Mansion, so iconic, right? With the stretching walls and, the hitchhiking ghosts and that. And then now they've got Star Wars that they've added to their portfolio and, the Galaxy's Edge. And like, oh, I haven't been to the Galaxy's Edge. That was before my time. But when they said they're going to lay off all those people, I was just really, really, yeah. I know a few people who work at Disney and things are not good there. So it's kind of like, the veneer is beautiful, but underneath it, there's a lot of sad things going on. So that just kind of reinforced it for me. I was kind of like, yeah, maybe I'll pass. Okay, so we're gonna do stickers. Should I do the big one first, or should I do the little one first? I guess maybe I should be consistent. I'll do the little one first. I'm gonna grab a bigger axle because that one was a little too short. Oops, oops. Sorry, camera. I like a little bit more leverage so you can see the difference in the size there. Spot the Magic Ninjas here. Hey, how's it going? How's Gizmo doing? We were just talking about Disneyland. I was thinking about planning a trip to Disneyland, and then I decided not to after the announcement today. So we're gonna, like I said, I line this up right to the edge on cars. The only time you line it up right to the edge is with cars. I don't do that with other stickers, but with cars, it's like a necessity. You gotta have them real close to the edge because then the flames look so much better. Okay, so far so good. Like I said, I just like to use an axle because for me, I mean, I know like my friend Ferg, he likes to use a straight knife to do it. So this is what I mean by lining things up right to the edge so that things connect. And, and okay, this is where you secure it down and just there's some shadows here, so it's kind of hard to tell. But that's not bad. That is not bad. There we go. So like I said, you want to do it so the stickers are like right on the edge. And I'm glad that they said to put it on after the connected pieces are together. You love the pullback tires on these sets. Yes, yes, the pullback tires are awesome. Yeah. So I was mentioning that if you look at this side, that the stickers kind of align so that the flame goes together. But yeah, so this is the pullback motor. And when this is pulled back with the wheels, it should propel forward to be awesome. Okay, so let's see. We have to put this on the other side of here, and it should connect right to this. a connection here. And then this pin will come down on this one. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Why is this not? There we go. Okay. That's secure. That's secure. Okay. Sides are secure. You can see. Get that? I do love these monster trucks. I never thought I would be buying these on the shelf, but when I saw that they met the Thrifty Thursday criteria, I said, I think I'll make the shark. And I just fell in love with them. So I think it's so much fun. Okay, let's see. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? I feel like it's telling me to, what is it telling me to do here? Oh, I see the pins. Okay, that's what it's telling me to do. These arrows are like, push these. Okay, it's pushing. I already did that. I'm ahead of you. Okay. Let's see. We need one of these. And, oh, is it going here? Wait a minute. Oh, I see. It's going to the other side of the pin. Ah, it's always fun when things start making sense. All right. Has anybody here been to a Monster Jam race? I wouldn't go by myself, but if there were a group of people who were going to go, I would go with them. It's like one of those things you want to experience like once in your life, maybe more than once. It depends. I've been to a NASCAR race twice when I lived in North Carolina, because when you're in Charlotte, there's the Charlotte Motor Speedway right there. And I tell you, when they say, was it Games of Thunder or like Games of Thunder? What's the word I'm thinking of? The Tom Cruise movie. What was the name of that? Something Thunder. All right, so this pen is going to go in here. Days of Thunder. Days of Thunder. So when you get there, couple tips. If you're ever going to go to a NASCAR race, bring earplugs. I can't repeat that more. Bring earplugs. You've never been to one, but it seems like it would be a blast. It is a blast. So tip number one, bring earplugs. If you don't bring earplugs, they sell them there, but your whole body will shake and the engines are really loud and they're echoing because of the way the shape of the arena. So, the cars will do their first preliminary rounds, and then when they start racing, it's a visceral experience. Your whole body is shaking the whole time. Tip number two, don't sit towards the bottom near the cars. Sit farther up because you'll get a better view, but more importantly, you won't be hit by chicken bones. You're going, what? What is she talking about? Yes, fun fact here. So you know that tailgating is a big thing in football, right? In American football, you see a lot of people tailgating before the game. Well, they will let you bring in boxes of chicken, like Kentucky Fried Chicken or Bojangles is big down there. And then there is a time during the race where they say, okay, throw your chicken bones. So you've been eating, right, while all the race is going on. And then you leave your chicken bones to the side of you for the time when they tell you to throw the chicken bones. And then if you're down below, you get hit on the back of your head with these chicken bones. that other people have been eating. I kid you not. I have been to this. I've witnessed it. Okay, the other reason why you don't want to sit too far close to the track is because as the cars are going around the track, they're burning little bits of rubber. And what happens is that the rubber kind of vaporizes and it gets on your clothes and things. And a friend of mine, she made the mistake of thinking that the NASCAR race was kind of like the Kentucky Derby or something like that because she wore a pearl necklace to the NASCAR race. I mean, most people who go to a NASCAR race, it's like jeans, t-shirt, baseball cap, and that's your attire. So she wore something really fancy. She didn't wear the hat, thank God. But she was by the end of the day when she got home, she had to scrub her pearl necklace off off because she had little bits of rubber in there, and it was yeah. So don't wear anything fancy. So I guess tip number 3 is don't wear anything fancy to one of these NASCAR races because it will just things will be destroyed. All right, so I'm just looking at this. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Am I missing something here? All right, I'm looking at this here. We've got lifter arm, red piece. The other kind of lifter arm, black lifter arm. Ah, I'm missing the lifter arm. That's the problem. Okay, so where's the lifter arm? We need one of these, right? Yeah, so you probably didn't think you'd be learning NASCAR tips on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, but it is true. It's true. I've witnessed it, and it is a phenomenon that I have just. I'm glad I've been to several. I had fun while I was there, but I think that I would not have gone by myself, and that's just like with other things. It's like I wouldn't go to a NASCAR race by myself. So if there's a bunch of people who want to go to a NASCAR race sometime, or not a NASCAR, a monster truck jam race sometime, let me know. Let's make it a an outing. You know what I should do is I should check. Maybe they'll have it near Brick Rodeo. I'm gonna check the schedule because if they have a Monster Jam event happening near Brick Rodeo, then we should have like a group of us go to the Monster Jam race. That would be so dope. That would be so much fun. We could go to the Monster Jam race, bring our Monster Jam um, Technic um, cars with us, meet some of the drivers. That would be so much fun. I think it would be fun. I know other people might say, that's okay, I'll pass. And I just realized I put this on the small side. I need to put this on the big side. So streaming and talking, it doesn't always match. There we go. I kind of want that set now, seeing all the unique green pieces. Yeah, yeah. This one and the Megalodon both have really cool these pieces here, and I think you can get these pieces on some of the Mindstorm sets. But those I think are usually in white, but they come in green in this set and in azure in the other one. So yeah, really some pretty cool pieces. That's why I do these sets. It's like you get to learn something new and it's kind of fun. All right, I think. Let's see, where is this gonna go? All right, I think so far so good. I haven't watched this. Because I've done a monster truck on stream where I like missed one hole and it just messed up the whole build. So far I'm on track. And I think normally I go for about 2 hours. This might be 2.5 hours. So just want to warn you, if you have to leave early, don't worry. But I just wanted to say that usually Technic, I looked at my streams from last year, and the Monster Jam trucks always took longer. So I just want to warn you that I'll probably be here for a little bit. But these pieces are cool too. I was mentioning that I might want to get a couple of these because they just look so much fun. And I hope I'm putting this one in the right way. Or did they want this side in? Let me see. Where is it going? It's going in here. I think. Nope. Nope. Other side. Here. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. If we can get a group of Lego people to go, making me wish I lived closer to a Lego store. You mean? Or to a Monster Jam event. Well, right now, I haven't talked to Zach Martinez yet, but me and Glenn Copeland will definitely be at Brick Rodeo. And um, if Zach Martinez is there, and if you think you're going to come down to Brick Rodeo, that would be a fun little group. We could have a little BDN gathering. I think I'll see you, PT, in Bricks Cascade, right? You're going to Bricks Cascade this year? Okay, so check that out. That's pretty dope. Having those on all those sides, it's fun. Okay, now this you were talking about cool pieces, Spot. Look at these. Look at these long lifter arms. They're huge, and they also come with stickers. Apparently, let's see. Let's put the pins on first. All right, and all right, and then we have a sticker that goes all the way across. Sticker number 7. It's like, here's my axle. All right, let's see which way. Ah, no. The only thing about sometimes when you're putting stickers on is that the static electricity will snap the sticker on, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's not where I wanted it. All right, this is gonna be. All right, let's do it this way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use my fingers on this one just to start it. I probably should stretch it to see how far it goes. Let's see. How far does this go? Okay, so right around there. Let's say here. I don't recommend putting your fingers on it on the sticky part, but desperate times, desperate measures. No. All right, let's see how this works. That's not too bad. I'm gonna adjust this one a little bit. See if I can get this sticker sheet underneath. Well, it's not that big of a deal. That's the other trick is that you can use the sticker sheet to get underneath the sticker and adjust it that way. But this one, and I'm getting tired, so I think I'm just gonna accept it. I think I'll accept it for the way it is. Yeah, I'm okay with it. This reminds me of the dragon boat race. They have these long stickers on some long tiles. Good morning, hooded one. How are you? Good to see you. We were just talking about the Monster Jam trucks and some of the cool pieces, like this long green lifter arm. Yeah, I think it's like a 1x16 or something. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how this is going to look. Looks like this is going to go down here. Oops, hold up. I don't have the coverage. Okay. Well, part of the problem is that these are in an awkward spot. If I can get one started. There we go. There we go. Woo. And I think this here. There we go. Oh my God. How beautiful is that? See, normally I would have the put the sticker on last, but look at that. That actually came out perfect. Woo! So you got to celebrate the small wins. That looks freaking amazing, actually. If I do say so myself. Look at that. Look at that sticker action. Okay. See if I'm as lucky on the other one. I think, right? The other one's next. I might try a different method. I think maybe the next one we'll put this on first and then put the sticker on, which is what I usually do. I didn't think about it the last one. So we'll see. Let's see. We'll test which one is the better method. But yeah. And actually looking at the pieces, we're 3/4 of the way through. So this actually is it's going faster than I thought. Okay, so we're going to do a different method this time. We're going to put the sticker on after putting this on here. Oops. Wait a minute. Hold up. Am I off on this? Yeah, I'm off. There we go. Okay. All right, so now we're going to try the other way, where we put the sticker on after it's already on here. Okay, you're going to have to trust me on this. Hopefully, see if the Brickanista can come through on this the right way. Let's see. I think actually like this. Yeah. Now this one I might use 2 axles, one to hold each side. see if we can do it this way. We're doing this on the fly, folks, because this is the problem, is that what happens is that the sticker gets so, there we go, gets caught. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, it fell down already. This angle is kind of hard, but I think that's not bad. I'm just going to look at it before I secure it down. Now this is interesting because this one seems lower than the other one. Let's see. This side, this is like right up to the top, and this one is lower. So yeah. See, this is why I usually put the stickers on last, because this is the problem. I might have to peel this one up and move this up. I might do that off screen. The other one looks fantastic. This one looks kind of lame, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna fix those. I'll fix them off screen though. So unless you want to hang out, if you feel like hanging out while I'm putting stickers on, but yeah. And I will say that this one is a little bit finickier. I wonder if it's the plastic on these lifter arms, which is different. You can see there's a little bubble here. I'm trying to get underneath the bubble. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to stretch this out a little bit. And then over here, use this. So we did this is the first time I've done a double axle technique. It sounds like I'm figure skating. And now the Brickanista is doing the double axle sticker technique. I've never seen that before. Who does that? Okay, now I'm just being silly. Just being silly here. All right, so there you go. Double axle technique of putting stickers on. But I will say this will look better raised up. And like I said, I don't think I'm going to do it right now because I still have more to do. No stickers, only printed is best. Yes, yes, exactly. That would be nice. But you see the difference is that so this part looks great between this two, but then there's this huge gap. Whereas on the other side, I had brought the stickers all the way to the edge, and you see how it's continuous. Which is the risk you take when you put the stickers on first on the pieces before you put them onto the car. It's always better to put them onto the car afterwards. So I will fix this. I will fix this later. But I'm not going to hold up the stream. And like I said, we're about three quarters of the way through, so that's not bad. Okay, let's see. We got, I think, that and that. We secured these down. Okay, we're good. And going back to what Spot was saying earlier, is that this does have some really cool pieces. So these, which you see in some of the robot sets, but see it on the cars, it's awesome. Okay. All right, so now, like I said, lesson learned about the stickers. We are gonna wait, put stickers on until after the objects are on. Let's see, which one is this? Okay, this one. Let's see. Did they turn it upside down? Yeah, they turned it upside down, right? No. Yeah. I think they turned it sideways though. Nope, maybe it is upside down. I'm confused. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, that's the part. That's the part I was looking for. This one. And okay. All right. So now they want this. I think this is where they want it. Like that. I guess that would make sense. Okay. That's what I'm going to roll with. It's like, don't have time to go into too much detail. But yeah, like I said, these parts are. Aussie Adam Bricks! How's it going? Good day. And Fourth World Adam's here too. Hey! Oh shoot, I forgot it was Thursday and just saw the notification. Hello and good evening, good night, friends. How's it going, Fourth World Adam? Yeah, we were just talking about how sticker placement, how it changes depending on where it is in the system. Okay, let's see. Wait a minute. I should have a different one of these. There it is. The left and the right. So you get two of each of these, which is interesting. This left and right side. So there we go. Yeah. And if there's stickers that are going to come on here, then we'll put them on later because it's just, we learned our lesson. Two atoms in one place? What craziness. Well, I have to ask, Aussie Adam, are you a Gemini as well? We've got a couple Geminis in the house. I've met so many Geminis who are people who are into Lego, which is really cool. All right, I'm looking for a special piece. Where is it? No, black, black. Let's see if it's stuck. Aha, it got stuck in the bag. See, gotta be careful about these crafty little pieces. All right. Now, I'm really grateful for my Lego friends and my Toastmaster friends. Okay, now this, I guess we could put the stickers on this one. We have 10 and 9 going here. And I think it was you, Aussie Adam, who was asking me about how I use the sticker sheet with the an axle. Just for me, it's just easier to order. And in this case, I was mentioning that you want the stickers like all the way to the edge on cars in general. That's not too bad. Happy early birthday spot. Oh, when's your birthday? Aquarius. Happy the weird one of the family. Aquarius, sorry. Actually, Aquarius and Geminis get along well. We're complementary. I like Gemini, or I like Aquarius people. So yeah, I guess that means your birthday is coming soon. Maybe we should have put this on the other side. Oh, look, we can use a tooth. see if this will work as well as my axle method. Oops. Ah, nope. A little off. Like I said, the sticker sheet is your friend. It's not too bad. A little off. But I'll fix it later. You had mine already? You went to Legoland Super Day. Yeah, see, you know what? You just gave me a good idea. I was going to go to Disneyland, but then when they made the announcement today about the layoffs, I said, I'm not going to spend my money. I mean, especially when you tell people we made lots of money in the Disney company and we're going to be laying off 7,000 people. It's kind of like, when you make a lot of money, you're supposed to be like sharing it with everybody and celebrating with the people who helped you get there. So it makes no sense. Anyway, so that's not bad. Yeah, so maybe I should go to Legoland instead. Legoland Epic. They have one in Florida, but if I remember it, those are expensive too, but not nearly as expensive as going to Disney. It's crazy expensive. I was just, when I saw the prices, I was just like, whoa. That's when you wish you lived in Southern California because it's a lot cheaper if you live there. Yeah, but anyway. In fact, is PT McEwen still on? Because PT lives in Southern California, and if you live in Southern California, you get discounted price. Okay, so once again, I think I'm going to put the stickers on afterwards, after putting it onto the chassis. I mean, that's the only way that it really, makes it worthwhile is if you can go, like if you go on a regular basis, you get like a yearly pass. And then, you might spend more initially, but then it ends up working out better for you. Okay, so here, this has some really cool details. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to put the sticker on after. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at the styling on this. This is what I mean by the sticker placement issue. There's a big gap here, but on my other side, it's perfect. I mean, look at this. The sticker goes right up and over. Screw Disney. They are the worst. Go to Legoland. Yeah. Why didn't I think of that earlier? I should just go to Legoland. And the one in California is near Carlsbad, which is closer to San Diego. And the one in Florida is Winter Haven. So yeah, I might do that. Okay, so we want to put stickers on. Three, and two. And like I said, I'm getting tired, so if I'm a little off, I'll just fix them later. I'm getting to the point where it's kind of like getting late. Oops. It's a little too much. And also I have to deal with shadows here. Like I said, I like to bring them right to the edge from the car. I normally don't go right to the edge, but with the car, I think it looks better. Okay, that looks pretty cool. That looks dope. Let's the other side. Touche. Thank you. Are you saying touche for the sticker placement? Right, let's see if we can make this balance on both sides. That's, yeah, this is what I mean. You see that? Look at this. This is like the static or something. It's like sometimes you have to have two things to make it work. Sorry, I'm not chatting right now. This is why I like using an axle because this thing is stuck. So, okay, let's try this again. It's axle only. Stickers are kind of like a necessary evil, but they look so much better when they're on. Let's see. How's that look? That look on the edge, which is good. Let's see. A little bit too long. It's going off the edge. Let's pull that up just a hair. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Let's see. Let's take a look. Regular Adams family up in here. You're off to bed. Just stop by to say hi. Okay, no problem. Take care. Good to see you. And say hi to the Adams family. See you later. Okay, I'm just going to adjust this just a little bit. The Adams family. That's pretty cool, actually, to have that. And I'm sorry if my hand is in the frame. Sorry. I think this is going to be better. Let's take a look. I think that's better. All right, we're going to roll with that. Okay, so we got the dragon's face. We got the side of the dragon. And I'm going to fix this side. As I mentioned, there's a huge gap there. By and by. Okay, I think we're on the home stretch because we only have two more stickers left. That's it. Oh my God, this is going to be fun. We get to put these little teeth on. Oh, this is going to be fun. You're going to love this. Okay, so you've got this with an axle. Then you have the angled axle piece. And then you put in, do I need will this fit right in there? I guess it does. Okay, so we make two of those because I think that's going to be on the side. Like I said, when you see how this is all going to fit together, you're going to say, "Oh my God, that is dope!" Yeah, I just love these monster jam trucks. I can't remember who asked me this. I think it was um, London Bridge Bricks. I think they asked me what were my favorite sets of 2022. And a lot of people are saying the botanicals and some of the things that I said. Um, one of them was the Lunar New Year's traditions, which was really cool. That was almost like those little minifig habitats, but in a curved fashion. And the other one I said was the Monster Jam trucks. I said the Megalodon. And I think they just all looked at me like, really? Of all the sets, you think the Megalodon was one of the best sets? I go, yeah, it It was great. It was a lot of fun to build. It wasn't too expensive. Okay, so here are the first teeth, right? So remember when I said, what are these holes for? It's for those teeth. So these teeth are going to fit in there. And we've got all these pins, these red pins. So it's like red with a horn. So this is why I said this is amazing. It's going to be so much fun. So you've got these here. Yeah. If you don't like the Monster Jam trucks, try one. If you're gonna try one, try either the Megalodon or this one. Because I think those two are my favorite so far. Is the Megalodon just because it's shaped like a shark. It is hilarious. This one is the dragon, and this one is the only one that has these teeth things. So this is the pin to stud in red and got a horn coming out. This is great. It's such an awesome detail. So minor, but yet so important. And like I said, for 20 bucks, and you get a two-in-one for this. If you want to take this apart and build the second model, then yeah, you get that. So look at these horns. This is great. All right. So like I said, this next set of steps, it's kind of repetition, but it's still cool. It's dope. This is a dope part of the set. So you gotta enjoy it. It's like wow. It's such a simple thing. Like I don't know if that could be a 2-minute tech tip or not, but I agree. Was never into monster trucks. Now I have a growing Gravedigger collection. I like the Gravedigger too. That one mostly because it had that huge pirate flag on the back, that huge Jolly Roger flag. Yeah, that was a fun build. The Gravedigger, the Max D, the El Toro Loco, and the Megalodon. So, like I said, you would probably have never guessed that I would say that, but that was like one of my favorites. That is the Megalodon. And you're thinking, so okay, so there was so many amazing sets. Like what was the one, the Van Gogh, right? So, the Van Gogh Starry Night set. So which one would you prefer? Would you prefer the Starry Night or the Megalodon? I didn't get to build the Starry Night, so I can't make a comment on that. But the Megalodon, absolutely. Oh, and look. Okay, remember these from earlier? All right. So these are going to be connected right here. Okay, this is what's interesting. Ah, look at that. That is awesome. Like I said, you know, I, I don't. I think sometimes people take themselves too seriously. So it's great when you can like just have fun with something so simple like that. Okay, check that out. That's a really cool detail with all of those spikes and the horns. Wow. Okay, so the last part are the face. And once again, I think I'm going to put the stickers on last on this. Okay, so this they want me to put the stickers on now, but I just like I said, I'm more leery to put them on later, which I normally do. So let's see, where did I want these? Are these in the way in the back? No. Okay, these are back here. Okay, so these are back here instead. Just make sure. It seems like there's a big gap there, but I guess that's right. Or am I supposed to connect this to something else? Is there something else to connect this to? No, I don't see it. Now I'm a little worried that I have all these axles, these bushings, that I forget to put those bushings in. Or maybe those come later with the tires. Okay. Um, all right. I don't know, that doesn't seem right, but I guess maybe when the sticker is on, it'll make more sense. Yeah, it'll make more sense when the sticker is on. Yeah, definitely makes more sense when the sticker's on because you can see, and once again, it's better to put the object on and then put the sticker. Yeah, we're almost done. So once again, you put the sticker on after you put the piece onto the object. Okay, I'm gonna go for that. See, that looks so much better, doesn't it? Connected like that. Okay, we can do the other side. And then I think we put the wheels on. I think that's it. So I was right. About 2 hours, 2.5 hours. That's my guess. I should be done guessing. Okay. This, it was peeling up a little bit. And the other thing about this particular sticker is it says dragon on it. So you want to make sure that it looks right. Looking at it. All right. Dragon. Look at that. And see the sticker. This side looks amazing because look at that. It's got that. It goes up and it goes right up to the dragon. That is dope. That is so cool. I will fix the other side off stream, but you can see it's close. It's close. And this one also says dragon on it too. It's awesome. But you can see there's a big gap. Or maybe it's something I shouldn't worry about, but I I will fix that off stream. Yeah, it's close, but I think look at that. Look at those little horns. They're great. Okay, so I think the last thing are the wheels. Yeah, I think we just got to put these wheels on and put a bushing in. Yeah, because we got all these bushings up there. All right, and they want the recessed side, not the. I call that the pretty side, and this one the recessed side. So for these monster trucks, they want the recessed side out because the bushing goes inside. Oops, I just said the pretty side doesn't fill out. I think it's a habit. I like to put the pretty side going out. Come on, bushing. Come on, bushing. Work with me. There we go. All right. This is great. And I didn't mess up. I actually put this on right. Because you remember, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was maybe the Max D or the Grave Digger. It was like, I think it was the Grave Digger because I think I said I was digging my own grave, putting that one together. But, oops, there we go. All right. And there's the dragon. It says it right there, the dragon. Okay, so let's see how this is going to look. I'm going to move my camera up a little bit. Let's see if we can get enough of a wide angle shot. Let's try that. Okay. I think we have to kind of wind it up a little bit. Yes. Okay. Nice. All right. So there you go. There's the dragon, and it's really raised up there. Oops. Just a little. Oh, what happened there? I have this like one of them is there. We go. There, that's better. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Yeah, that's better. So we have the I guess not really a scoop. It's not even like a front. You know, like there's no radiator in the front. Like we have like no parts of the engine, but you can see that underneath it's a Technic frame and it's got this back pull motor, which is the best part. You like the red horns and the wings? Yes, the red horns. These red horns are great. The wings are awesome. It's got the little horns too on the front. It's just fun, a lot of fun. So if you like the Monster Jam trucks, definitely recommend this. I had a lot of fun with that. I'm going to go ahead and put this. Let me put the down camera in the back, and I hope you had fun with me on that. I love them. I love the Monster Jam trucks. I don't know why. I think part of it is that this thing is sturdy. You want to talk about swooshable and not breakable? I could probably toss this across the room and it wouldn't break because they're extremely durable. And the pullback motor is a lot of fun. Just playing with these. So as you know, it's Thrifty Thursday, so this is probably one of the better deals. Getting something like this for 20 bucks, and you can make it into the drag racer too if you want. And you sure you want to go to Legoland and not a monster truck event? I told you I would go to a monster truck event, but I don't want to go by myself. I want to go with somebody. So if somebody wants to go with me to a Monster Jam truck somewhere near Disneyland or Legoland, let me know. Then we could do both. But yeah, you're right though. A Monster Jam. Now, I have to ask any of you, would you go to a Monster Jam rally by yourself? It seems like something you would go with a couple of people, right? And I've watched it on TV and it looks like a lot of fun because these guys do wheelies and things and they do somersaults and all kinds of fun stuff. And similar to a NASCAR race, you can tell the engines are really loud. So I just think it would be hilarious to have a group of us go to a Monster Jam event. In fact, let me see if I can look real quickly because if the schedule says that there's a Monster Jam, if PT McEwen is still on here, if there's one near Portland, and maybe we should go to one there. Monster Jam. Oh, there's one in Seattle. Wait a minute. Okay, Monster Jam tickets. We'll have to see when these tickets are going on sale. Oh, they're in Portland March 3rd. Okay, that's a little too soon. I mean, I guess I could go with some people from here, maybe. Let's see. July is what I'm looking for. May and July. Because May is, oh, maybe they're not. Huh. Okay. All right. I'm just going to look a little bit more. It just because I just think it's a fun thing to think about. Maybe they're ending in Portland. No, that can't be right. Portland doesn't seem like the right place to end a Monster Jam event. I don't know. I would think it would be like a bigger city. Monster Jam, and no, I think the problem is it's looking for things within 50 miles of Portland. I don't want that. Okay. I'll look for it. I'll look for it off stream. We'll subject you to all of this. But anyway, gotta go. Take care, everyone. Have a good day at work. Enjoy. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, Hooded One. Thank you, Spot the Magic Ninja, Aussie Adam Briggs, Fourth World Adam, P.T. McEwen. Who else was here? There was Yin Yang 847 was here too, and everybody who's just been hanging out. Brick Jedi, thank you for making my evening so much fun. And the hoodie is here, and I love it. I love my hoodie. Some of you saw it earlier, but this is the hoodie that my friend, my new friend in Daly City, picked it up for me. So I've got some things to send to him too. But anyway, thank you again, everybody. You guys are awesome. Love this. This is the Dragon of the Monster Jam trucks I've made. The Dragon and the Megalodon are my favorites. So anyway, remember you're listening to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the stream or put a comment in or both. And you can send fan mail to the Brickanista Broadcast Network, P.O. Box 31956, Seattle, Washington 98103. Thanks again, everybody. You guys are awesome. I know that my day is always better knowing that we have a chance to laugh and build together. And if you ever have a tech tip that you want to share too, feel free to send me a note about a tech tip that you might want to share and have an interview too sometime. But yeah, hooray for the hoodie. It's a cool hoodie, right? It was worth all of this. I wore this today when I was walking my dog, and I noticed people were looking at me, and I think it's because of the hoodie. I was like, yeah, I'm rocking the hoodie today. So anyway, I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. Thanks again, everybody. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, thank you, and may the clutch be with you. Take care. Good night. Bye.